So today I don't have a cameraman, I have a camera woman, which is my daughter-in-law, the beautiful Irene. She's nice. She was nice enough to come and help her belle-mère, qui est quoi en français?
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. Okay. So it'll be easier today. She's holding the camera. She will zoom for me. I don't know where you are, how hot it is, but Montreal is 35 degrees and pretty humid. So it's better inside sewing than staying on the sun outside. So today we will keep going with the CoverPro 2000CPX, and we will do some hem with different optional feet. So in purpose, I remove the regular foot, the foot that comes with the machine, okay? Because I want to talk to you about the clear view foot. So it's an optional, it's optional at Janome, clear view cover stitch foot for the CoverPro. So you have to be careful when you order them. This one is for the 3 needle type CoverPro machine. We have some, we have another one who is a 2 needle. So you have to really make sure that you order the right one to your dealer. Okay. So what's the difference between the two of them? So the inside where you sew, you see exactly what you're doing. Okay. The mark, the needle mark here for the 3 needles are on top at the same place on the foot as the other foot. As the is optional. So what I'm going to do, I will snap it on, position. All our feet are snap-on feet. Almost all of them are snap-on. Okay. And I already thread the machine because you saw this. We have to be careful, you know. And if I want to do hem, I have a few choices. I can do it with 2 needle narrow, 2 needle wide, and 3 needle. I choose 2 needle wide today. So what I have to do then, I have to remove the center needle, the needle in the center. And you remember what I said on Monday. Okay, the red ones, the red needles are size 12 and the blue ones are size 14. Okay, so you always put the same needle. You don't put a 12 and a 14, you know, they have to be the same. Okay, so before you do anything, you have to practice. You don't go in your fabric just like this, okay? So to do a hem, it's better to iron your hemming first. You're ironing, and then it'll stay in place. Lower the presser foot, and then you go. Again, you can change your stitch length, which is on the side, the stitch length, and if your fabric gather, you can change also the differential feed to prevent the gathering, okay? So then you look, you see, do you like, you don't like? Oh, I'm not exactly at the right position. You know, you're guessing because you don't see through your fabric. So we have a tool to prevent this, okay? The tool is the adjustable seam guide for the CoverPro. So this model goes to all of our Janome model. So on the foot holder at the back here, you have a little screw to, very nice, huh? I untied too much. Okay, so you have a screw and you have to push it in and attach it with your screw. Okay, so now it's holding. And what you're doing, this is a guide, you know. So you see, I'm too in. So I'm sorry. Oh, so you see, I can unscrew this guide here and position exactly where I want. Push the guide and make sure, whoops, and make sure it won't move. I'm sorry, my goodness. And then I can go. So the fabric follows the guide for sure. Hey, look at this compared to before. Look how close I am. So you can adjust according your hem. Okay. So that is the first attachment optional that I showed you. No, this is not the first. This is the second one. First one is the clear view guide. Sorry, clear view cover stitch foot. This one is adjustable seam guide. And you see how close I can go? This one is a 3-step. It's black on black. It's hard. But see how close I am and how straight I am. Maybe it doesn't look that straight. It's because the type of fabric, so this is veil and this is velvet. Okay, so maybe that's why it shows a little bit, but it's perfectly straight because I followed the guide on my machine. Are we going good, Irene? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then, so this is helpful to sew straight the seam. Okay, to sew straight, a straight hem. Now there's another attachment. Okay, I'm so happy I can read. I don't have to think to translate. So it's the hemming guide for CoverPro model. So again, this one is for all the models. Okay, our 2-3 models that Janome has. So when you bought the machine has holes here, and it came with 2 screws. The screws is to attach the attachment. It's to fix the attachment to the needle plate. You know, I'm telling you, but when you're home, you don't remember everything. So when you buy a foot, an attachment, or whatever, Janome, the instruction is always at the back of your blister pack. Okay, and it tells you and it shows you how to attach it and where to attach it. So you see here is asking you to attach to those holes here on the right hand side. Okay, so I'm going to fix it. The 2 screws come with it. Okay. At the beginning, I don't attach very tight because maybe I have, oh yeah, this one I attach tight. It's this one I don't attach very tight yet. Okay, and what's the purpose of that foot? It's really to guide you to hold your hem. You see, this has to be inserted. I don't know if we can bring the camera. Oh, maybe like this. Okay, so you see, there's a little fold here, and it separates your hem from the from the right side of the fabric. You can adjust this one with the screw here. I don't want to do it because I'm ready for what I want to show you, but you can move it closer or not, or less closer. So this here, this side has to be in line or align with the left needle position. Okay, and then also you have this guide again for the bottom of the hem to okay, to guide you. See, I'm not totally okay, so my hem is underneath. I'm going to make sure that I'm following. This is adjustable. Hey, now it is more perfect than even before. So I'll show you the 3. Don't move, Irene. Look. So that was my first attempt, my second attempt, and my third attempt. Okay. So you see, with the right tool, you have the perfect work. Okay, So here we see the thing. If you do CoverPro, if you do cover hem, sorry, on a stretchy fabric, okay, if you are not exactly on at the end of the fabric, you can cut the excess of fabric. You can do this, you know, it's extra work, but or you're doing the perfect work with the perfect tool, or you do a little bit of extra, but you know, you can never mess this up. This is a stretchy fabric, so it will not ravel. But if you have a woven fabric, well, now it is another story. Okay, I'm just want to see my comments. I see that I have people that I know. Lomeco, so people are saying hi. There's no question so far. Michael is there if ever I need assistance with some question, and I believe Liz is there, but I believe she's there. Michael, am I okay so far? Yeah. Oh, this is really Michael. Celine, you're gorgeous. Can you believe this? Oh no, I read bad. You're doing wonderfully. It's not the same thing. Okay, I'm hoping. I was hoping. Okay, so now this is done with that foot. But there's one more thing that foot is doing. This here, I don't know if you can catch it. This is not totally on, whoops, totally, you see, there's a space underneath. So the attachment is not totally on the machine. There's a little space. Why is this? Is if you want, you can attach some kind of lace or whatever decoration you want to add, or even another piece of fabric, another color, because this is in style now. I have two layers of color. So so you can adjust with this finger here. You see, it's moving. Okay, so here I can move the folder. Here I can move, it's tight, the whole piece on the top, and this one is the finger to separate the lace or the other layer of fabric. Okay, so if you go on Janome.ca, you will see the number of that piece, and you see the picture here. Always keep these, you know, when you buy something, never throw this away, because you can throw the blister, but never throw this away because your instruction is there. If by mistake it's gone, well, then you can go on Janome.ca and even ask for, you can find it online. Okay. To loosen stitches, do you turn the knob? No, has nothing to do. The knob doesn't lose the stitch. It doesn't loosen the stitch. Do I say right? Loosen the stitch, because she's also a bilingual, better than me. So Irene is, of course, she's the top. She's my daughter-in-law. She married my son. So, okay. So no, the knob is just adjustment. Has nothing to do. To lose the tension, you're here. And you remember, you can put it tight or soft, the sewing. So it's you loosen the tension or the stitches with the unit's tension, and you can change again the stitch length and the differential feed. Okay, the knob to the plus sign. To loosen stitches, do you turn the knob to the plus sign? Oh, so the plus sign, where is this? To loosen, there's no plus here. Maybe I misunderstand. But to loosen is this here. You have to lose your tension with the numbers. Okay? Okay, so I'm okay. So this tension is for the lower looper, which is only one looper. Okay? And also these are for the thread, the needle thread. Okay? So here you can see the result, how perfect it is with with the attachment, both sides. And this one is a stretchy velvet. I believe, I'm sure in this, when we talk about stretch fabric, I'm sure that velvet is the most difficult fabric to serge, to sew, to embroider. It's the okay. So Liz answer. So she answered good. You lose your tension in a lower number, higher number for higher tension. Good, Liz. Okay. So that was the second. No, it was the fourth attachment. Okay. Now I'm going to remove this, and we'll be in business because the next one is something. Really attach it well. Okay. So you always have to keep near you, of course, your needle, and you be careful. You don't want to break a needle because you can damage the needle plate, you can damage your looper, and of course you break a needle. Huh? And you always carry near you your needle threader and your needle holder and your small screwdriver, because the small screwdriver is for the little screws here that holds the needles. Okay, so now the next one and the last one for hemming is Cover Hem Guide for CoverPro model. Again, it fits every model because it has nothing to do with the needles. It's just something that I will attach to the machine. Okay? This one, you see nothing at the back. Okay? Janome forgot? No, Janome didn't forget. Janome never forgets. So you have a big explanation here how to use it. If you don't find it here, if you misplace or you lose this piece of paper, you still can go on janome.ca or janome.com. You will find all the information about how to use the attachment and the feet. Okay, so what are they suggesting me? This is why I have another hole here, another set of holes. So if I want, I can use these two here. And if I want it closer, it depends of your fabric, not the fabric, it depends the width of your hem. I say hem, I can also say decoration stitches. Huh? Okay, so what I will do for this one here, I will attach one screw on the right and the other one, oops, okay, yeah, I'm okay, to the left. So I'm using one of each. You may ask yourself why there's two and why there's two here. Well, it's because we have other optional attachment to show you this Friday, you know. So, you know, the machine is really offers a lot of different technique with the specialty feet. So this one looks big, okay? But the others I showed you is for narrow hemming, okay? This one can go up to 1 inch and 3/4, so it's 4.5 centimeter. So as narrow as 1.5, as wide as 4.6. Okay. So Irene, this is for you. Did you read it? From Michael on top of that. Your camera person is doing wonderful. Can you turn the camera, Irene? Please do this for me. Irene, no. Irene, maybe at the end, okay? She's gorgeous. You'll flip. Maybe you'll fire me. You'll take Irene. Okay, so now this time I want a big, I want to use a big, whoa, this is not at the right, yeah, I'm okay. So you see you have a knob here. See? So this one here, you hear every click? Do you think we hear? You hear many little clicks. Each one is a guide, different guide width, okay? So I'm coming closer to the to the hem, and it'll tell you here how to push it. You'll see the instruction. And I pre-press or pre-iron, and I choose the color black to show you well. So you see, so again, I'm holding, oh no, first I should say something else. So my guide here should be aligned with, I'll put it here, should be aligned with my left needle position if I'm 2 thread wide. If I'm 2 thread narrow, well, I'll move my guide up to the next needle position. Okay, I'm a little bit, I'm going to move this a little bit to make sure. Oh no, it's this one here. I think now I'm okay. I think, okay. So what do I do? Okay, underneath this one, it goes under. Okay. You know what? It's not a 1 minute adjustment, huh? Okay. And this time what I will do, so you lower the presser foot, of course, huh? I'll do just a few stitches. I'll wait because I want to show you the difference with the stitch length. So I am at 4 now. Okay, I'll stop. I'll go 3, 2. You see, it doesn't go that fast, huh? And you move you change your, hey, look at this, how close it is. It always depends on the fabric. You know, when you sew, the fabric is the boss. Okay, now we have an issue, which is not bad. It's too close. Look at the reaction. You know, when you sew, the boss is the fabric. You have to go according to the fabric. So you see that doesn't suit to what I'm doing. It's still too close. So the real, oh, well, number 3, 4, and 3 is not bad at all. But I could adjust a little bit more. So you know, that proves you one thing. When you start to do something, a real garment on real, you have to work with you have to be prepared, work with your samples. Okay? So that was the last attachment. Now I'll just, I don't know if you can come close to here. I want to show. So this is real, and this is our patches, huh? In French and in English. So our good friend Tamara, which is a good, she's good with drawing design. She designed our patches, and soon it'll be on over the internet. I believe I'm saying something that I'm not sure, but now I'm going to look at the. This is a skirt. This is linen and cotton. But look at the M. Look at this, how clean and how perfect it is when you take your time. So you practice on your sample, and then you go really on your real garment. So this is a skirt with a lining. So I did it in purpose this way to show you right side and the wrong side. So that's what's the reaction of. I'm at 2 needles, but underneath I have a fluffy thread, which is I should say Aeroflock. Okay, Janome has I believe 24. Liz, you can confirm. I have 20. We have, I don't have, but Janome offers, I believe, 24 different color of Aeroflock. I'll make sure that Liz is writing, because I'm not that sure that so sure that I pronounce it good. Okay, so this is the right side, this is the wrong side, but look how even is the garment. And this is the lining. Okay, this maybe looks no, this one is perfect. Okay, so this is a skirt, and you see you can top stitch at the top also. So this is the facing, okay, with our Janome fabric, but you'll see more Friday. And I want to point out that Janome, at your dealer, you can find, of course, the machine. Of course, you can order all the attachment I showed you. And Janome is the only importer of the only distributor of Madeira thread in Canada. So these threads are for serger and also for the CoverPro machine, because the serger and the CoverPro is two different machines. CoverPro is a complement to the serger. So the main color are here, and of course you have 4 color of each, because we have 3 needle and 1 looper. Okay, so we need 4 color of each. So we have this set, this package, this box, this I don't know how you say it, and you also have whoops, this package again from Janome, and you can ask your dealer. Okay, it's a brand new box, and you know what? I don't need to open it. Look how nice it is. Okay, with the main color again, so it's a smaller version, less thread. Okay. Okay, so now do we have questions? Okay, so Liz answered Aero Lock Serger Thread and Aero Flock, which has a little stretchy. Exactly. Both available Janome Canada and Madeira Thread. Okay, so am I okay in time? So that is finished for today. Don't forget, Michael is online next with Janome HQ. Instagram Live, Janome HQ. What else can I say? Liz, I'm trying to read, but I don't know if you want me to say something else. I know that I'm back with more optional feed this Friday at 1 o'clock. And hello, Tanya. And so I guess I hope you'll be okay today. If you have any question, you email Liz. She answers everything. Okay, so for now, okay, thank you, Celine and Irene. Oh no, it's Irene. Irene is French, but she's I don't know who she is anymore. I think she's the world just by herself. Can you do me a favor, Irene? Or I won't pay you. I won't pay you. No, she's shy. Okay, trust me, she's gorgeous. So. I'll see you till next time, Friday, and don't forget to watch Michael at 2 o'clock today for is showing the H foot, which is H cording foot, 1, 2, and 3 cording. Okay, bye bye.